And we're back. Thank you for joining us here. This is Hard Rock 2025 presented by Ultra and the Feed. Chris Warden.
Dan Ryan.
And we are here, and we are going to be broadcasting live the
Hardblock Run. Oh, they're already out there.
They're
going. Oh my gosh, they're coming around the.
Wow.
They're coming around
We're
the
joined here in studio
right
by Kevin Russ and Tara Dower.
Wow.
What are we seeing here?
I don't know.
It looks like our.
Wait, can we get a? Okay, here's the front.
I thought Ludo and Katarina were supposed to be in front, but did these kids go out ahead of them?
He must have thrown an elbow.
That kid's in a squirrel's nut butter hat. I think he's gonna win.
Look at that stride.
He's gonna be coming. That's not your kid, is it, Chris?
No, my kid is over here somewhere.
He's coming around the left side, the final turn here soon. He's gonna come into the right. Unless this guy behind him's got a better kick.
Wait, when did this start?
Apparently very quickly. Kevin, as an expert on running the streets in random places, what are your thoughts on this?
Here they come.
I would like to see them turn around and run another block.
Nice first, second. There's our exhausted
I think that's our F1 right there.
Yep. Ludo's there cheering at the corner. Does he know he needs to finish it?
You'd think he would know the rules of a run in Silverton, that he's got to kiss the rock. So he's going to get a DNF for this.
Yeah. I guess he's not going to be able to return next year.
I mean, he obviously is not going to come back next year and lead this race then.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's a shame. It's good to have Ludo around.
Tara, you ran this race in the other direction last year. What do you think about, how different is the course when you're going, counterclockwise versus clockwise around the block?
I was trying to think about that. I was trying to think about how you even start the race. Because do they go out from the rock and then do they take a right or a left?
They start out on the other side. So outside the fencing there, they start on the other side and they go right towards the library and then around the block.
So they've got a good mile through town, right?
No, they just go around the block.
It's like 200 yards.
Oh.
It's 3 city blocks.
So I obviously don't know.
Yeah. Could you imagine if we had a kids run that was 6 miles?
Oh my goodness. And you got to be heartbroken for the kid that's next up on the wait list for this, because you never know whether you're going to get the call in the afternoon.
Yeah. And you know what you get for finishing?
I don't know.
Besides kissing the rock?
Yeah, well, maybe they get a year's supply of Coffee Bear, or
God.
Oh, sorry,
Dude.
Kevin, I didn't mean to low blow you there.
How's that Chipotle going, by the way?
Lately, not that well. I haven't been around Chipotle there aren't too many.
There we go. We got a couple more finished. Do we have any? Usually, there's a couple babies in arms that are finishing.
A couple runners being paced
this kid
into
looks
the
like
finish.
he didn't feel too well. He's a little weak on his feet.
I believe these are some of the front runners in their age group. I do believe.
They're going to kiss the rock, and they're going to get a cookie. Actually, they're really good cookies. Make sure you get one, guys.
Where?
Yeah, wait, no. Tell us about these cookies, Dan. I want to know.
They're like these frosted cookies. I don't know exactly where we get them from. They're just square. They have the Hardrock logo on them, and they are phenomenal.
Oh,
I don't know where we get them. I just know that they've hidden the box from me all week.
this is adorable.
Oh, I like
That is
the
so
unicorn
cute.
hat. Look
Where
at
can I
that.
get one of those?
Actually, running with an animal theme is something that you're very familiar with.
Yeah. Luckily, there's no cactuses out there.
Oh, thumbs up. There we go. Coming in, kissing the rock. Thank goodness the runners kiss the rock once they're done and not at the start, because I feel like somebody's going to get sick.
You got any golden hour finishers?
I think that this is probably where we're at now. We're probably in the golden minute finishers at this point.
Oh.
You know what? It would be kind of interesting to
a
think
big
about
kiss to the rock.
That's
how
There
many
we
of
go.
these kids eventually grow up to run Hardrock itself.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I'd be curious to see if there have been any in the past. I don't. How long has this been going on, Dan?
Hardblock
kids run?
Run.
Hard-
Ooh, oh my
Hardblock?
gosh. Hey, there's Hannes with his daughter there. Aw,
Yeah,
running in.
yeah.
We
We talked with Hannes this morning, and he talked about how being Hannes's kid here would be 18 months.
Oh.
So
Yeah, Rachel Etrikin is crewing him.
yeah,
Oh, cool. Future Hard Rocker shirt on.
yeah.
Those are
Hannes
big
has
hit.
a really good
Yeah.
team out here this year.
Yeah, he was dealing with a foot thing earlier this year. He was telling me about. So.
Oh.
God, it's back to us.
As you can see,
Jump scare.
We are joined by Kevin Ross and Tara Dower as we call the Hard Block, the U18 version of the Hard Rock 100.
Yeah, the winner of the Hardblock Run actually gets an auto entry into next year's Hard
Don't
Rock.
tell
Oh.
people that because they're going to start to like fake their age to try and get in. Yeah, I feel like that at the end of a race too. Like,
Yeah.
just kind of over it, kind of done
Don't
with
really
it.
Too
wanna run
hot.
anymore. Yeah, I mean,
I want to go inside.
she needs a footwear sponsor. Nice work, everyone out there. That was awesome. Great tradition here at Hard Rock.
I think the fact that we decided to cover the Hard Block is truly one of the huge steps that we've made in the coverage of events at Mountain Outpost. And I think, frankly, I'd love to have everybody back here to do this again next year and for years to come.
Yeah.
I think
sure.
that
Let's make it a tradition.
we can do a pre-show. We can,
Yeah.
handicap the field and
We're
talk
gonna
about
let
the
Chris
sponsors
run
for all the
next year.
runners. The what?
You're going to run next year.
Oh, I can't keep up with these kids. You see the front of the pack there? Absolutely not. But yeah, we just wanted to have fun with that, and I think are we drawing our coverage of the Hard Block to a close here? Is there anything that Kevin, you were so talkative. Is there anything you would like to add on this? I drafted Kevin literally 3 minutes before this. I'm like, here, come up, sit on the couch, and we're going to talk about this race.
I don't have a whole lot to say. It was nice to watch the kids. They looked like they did
I
well.
thought it'd be fun. Yeah, absolutely. Well,
Is this your first time out at Hard Rock?
That's my first time at Hard Rock. Yeah.
what do you
Nice.
think so far?
That's really cool.
Awesome. Well, Kevin, Tara, we'll be talking with you in a little
Yeah,
bit.
at 3. I have to get my drop bags ready.
Absolutely. Dan, anything else before we draw it to a close?
I've got nothing. Congratulations to the winner of the 2025 Hard Block Run.
Yeah, I think that they have automatic entry into next year's.
To next year's
That's how
Hard
it works.
Block, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, folks, thanks for joining us, and we will be back here with more discussion and interviews with runners for this year's 2025 Hard Rock, presented by Mountain Outpost, Ultra, and The Feed.